Hey, thank you so much for watching the previous video. I hope that you guys are getting the clarity, and in this entire video you're going to learn about the true meaning of domain. Okay, and if you're someone who is directly jumping into this video without watching the previous videos, means I highly recommend you to pause this video and go and revisit and continue this video. Okay, moreover guys, you might be confused by some of the terminologies like domain, hosting, elementor. Okay, if you're someone who is getting confused by these terminologies, I highly recommend you to take in notes, at least from this point, okay, to get more clarity, and some of the doubts may get solved by taking the notes. I promise you. Okay, and let's jump into the real meaning of domain. Okay, what is meant by domain name? A domain name locates an organization or other entity on the internet. Example, Passionate Business Hub is one of the domain name which I purchased. AbhishekHP.com is also one of the domain name. It's my domain name. Okay, Amazon.com is also a famous domain name. Okay, right now you can just go to the Google and you can just type AbhishekHP.com. You're going to get a complete clarity about me and about my business and what type of courses I'm selling on the online. And you can also go with the PassionateBusinessHub.com. These two domain name is going to reflect what I'm doing, and as well as which is going to give a lot of information to the audience who are very new and who are very strange about me and as well as about my business. Okay, so these are the couple of examples regarding the domain name. Passionate Business Hub is one of the domain name. AbhishekHP.com is also one of the domain name. Amazon.com is one of the famous domain name. And if anybody want to identify you, where you are located on this planet Earth, how? Okay, just assume you're staying in the Mumbai. Okay, if I want to identify you and if I want to visit your office or your home address, what you are going to share with me? You're going to share the address and as well as the complete locality address to me so that I can identify and I can visit your home or your office. On the same way, on the internet, if I want to identify you, means you need to share your domain address so that I can visit your domain address on the internet and I can get to know about the complete detail about you and about your business. Okay, to get more clarity, let's deep dive into it. Okay, just take an example. You are the owner of one of the textile industry. Okay, so how can people get to know about your textile shop? How? Through the textile shop name. Example, Bombay Textiles. Okay, you're the owner of the Bombay Textiles, and if I want to identify your textile and I want to know about your textile, means you're going to share the detail about your textile industry, that is a Bombay Textile, and its address and the pin code. In the same way, just assume internet is equal to earth. Just assume internet is equal to earth. On the internet, if somebody want to identify you and about your online business, means what you are going to share? You're going to just simply share the domain name, that is AbhishekHP.com or Amazon.com. AbhishekHP.com is my domain name, and I'm going to share about this domain name to the people who are going to ask about me. In the same way, you need to share about your domain name. And if your name is Praveen, means you need to share like PraveenAgency.com, something related to your work. If you are an agency, you can just add PraveenAgency.com. And if your name is Ashok, AshokRaj.com. Okay, it should reflect your business. Okay, this is the complete true meaning of domain name. Amazon is one of the famous domain name, and if somebody want to purchase any product, means people are going to visit Amazon.com on the internet. Okay, this is the true meaning of domain name, and there are two types of domain name: normal domain name and as well as premium domain name. Normal domain name usually priced between the range of INR 60 rupees to 1600 rupees per year, and the premium domain name usually priced in lakhs. I'm gonna share why it is priced in the lakhs. Okay, example for the normal domain name, AbhishekHP.com, which is not any celebrity name. Okay, and PassionateBusinessHub.com is also one of the not an celebrity or not most searched keyword on the internet. But when it comes to premium domain name, let's take ViratKohli.com. You can't able to purchase the domain which is most searched on the internet, and if it is any celebrity name, it will be very highly difficult to purchase those domain name. Example, ViratKohli.com. People are going to visit your website if you purchase ViratKohli.com by paying 18 lakhs, 20 lakhs, or 1 crore, 2 crore, 3 crore rupees. SEO, there is a search engine optimization, you are going to get a lot of organic leads, because Virat Kohli is one of the famous name. KL Rahul is also one of the famous name. Rocking Star is also one of the famous name. So if you want to purchase a domain name which is most searched in the Google, and if it is a name of any celebrities, means you need to invest lakhs of rupees to purchase those domain name. Okay, these are two important domain name. I highly recommend you to go with a normal domain name like your name.com or your businessname.com. That is abhishek.com is my name. passionatebusinessapp.com is my business name. Okay, this is all about the two types of domain name. And you might be confused like, Abhishek, I got the basic knowledge about the domain, but how to purchase the domain? From where and how to purchase the domain? There are about 3 important platforms which I highly recommend. There are 70 to 80 platforms are there on the India, but I highly recommend to follow these 3 important platforms to purchase the domain name. And don't worry, in the next video, I'm going to share about how to purchase the domain name, and I'm going to take one of the live example, like how I am going to purchase the domain name, and you can just simply follow that procedure also. Okay, what are those 3 important platforms? The first important platform is the Namecheap. The second important platform is the Big Rock, and the third important platform is GoDaddy. Okay, GoDaddy is quite expensive, guys. Okay, if you want to purchase a domain name under the GoDaddy is quite expensive because they are doing a massive marketing on the internet, especially in the YouTube. So you can go with the Big Rock. Okay, Big Rock is also one of the platform where you're going to purchase the domain, where you're going to get a domain name for the cheap and best cost. Okay, if you want to go with the GoDaddy, they are going to just upsell while purchasing. Okay, so I don't recommend GoDaddy, but just go with the Big Rock or Namecheap. I purchased my domain name with a Namecheap. Okay, this is all about the true meaning of the domain name, and as well as what are the top 3 platforms to purchase the domain name. Okay, in the next video, I'm going to cover about the web server, and as well as the hosting platforms, where and you're going to get a lot of clarity regarding what is meant by hosting, and as well as how to host your website or landing page. Okay, and before jumping into the next video, please comment below what are the top 3 learnings from this video, and let me know, are you taking notes also? Okay, can't wait to see you in the next important video.